good-natured selves. So the gentlemen are about to arrive, and for those of you who don't know, part of my role is to teach them about things that they should know in order to be able to function in society, to be able to function in everyday life. So in the past, we've explored things like, you know, how do you use public transportation? How do you board and ride public transportation appropriately? How do you order food at a restaurant? What's a similar sort of life skill that you think the gentleman should know about?
Check out a book from the library.
The library, and what was that back there?
RSVPing to a party.
RSVPing to a party and checking out a book from, I'm going to go with the library because I heard it up front first. So, and I love libraries. I feel a sense of affinity towards librarians. I think we are cut from the same cloth. There's rules, you're supposed to stay quiet, right? You can't just walk out with a book, right? I think that is a very important lesson. Thank you very much. All right, everyone, prepare yourselves. The gentlemen are arriving.
Mr. C, how did you get over there?
I'm not sure.
Where are you right now?
I believe I am where the other people are.
That means you have to pay to be there.
That
Miss
is
Davenport, I did not bring any money.
Oh, Mr. C, it's fine. Just come on up here with the other gentlemen. Don't touch anyone on your way up.
Miss Davenport,
Come on.
can we still have your money?
No.
I would like to buy some things. I have a list in my head.
What would you like to buy, Mr. B?
a porcupine.
Was that in your head, Mr. B?
Yes, amidst other things.
Gentlemen, we've covered the concept of money before. In order to have money to spend, you first must earn it by getting a job or investing.
Who has a job for me?
Mr. C, please, step onto the wood. It won't bite.
There is an intimidating step between the audience and the stage.
I'm going to pull you. Money.
No, Mr. B, we didn't have a contract in place, so there's nothing legally obligating me to pay you for that. No. Mr. C, just...
I do not want to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. Just come on up. There we go. Mr. A.
I feel suddenly very free.
That's not the desired outcome here.
But I do not cost money, so I am definitely free.
No. Come on up. There we go. No, Mr. B. Don't do it. Don't, Mr. B. You wipe that smirk off your face right now.
It's enticing.
I know. This is a good lesson in self-control. You two already failed, but you have a chance to succeed at it.
I controlled myself perfectly. I did exactly what I wanted to do.
That's true.
I controlled myself until Mr. B pulled me.
Watch this, Miss Davenport.
Nice self-control.
Thank you.
Not even close.
Gentlemen, we are here today to learn a very important lesson, one that is near and dear to my heart. We are going to learn today about how to use the public library, how to check out a book from the library, and take advantage of the wonderful services provided at the library. What is that reaction for, Mr. A? You look frightened.
You said never to go into a library again.
That's true, but you have come so far since that fire hydrant incident that I think we're ready to tackle it.
I am ready.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm still allowed in libraries.
Excellent. So, Mr. B, have you been in a library recently?
No.
Mr. B, you are supposed to be quiet in libraries.
Oh, I've not been there recently, so I've had no occasion to be quiet.
So,
Are we in a library?
no. Mr. B, no? We are going to talk about libraries.
Mr. C,
Yes.
in a library, no one knows that we are talking right now.
Are Mr. A and Mr. C still behind me? I cannot hear them.
Yes, they are very much behind you. So you're exactly right that being quiet is important in libraries. It's
Did you?
Mr. A?
Is interrupting okay in a library?
No. No. You know, I have a cousin who's a librarian, and she is much stricter than I am.
She has a cousin who is a librarian.
Okay. Gentlemen, what's important about when you're reading...
She was speaking at full voice.
I am left out of the secrets.
She doesn't know that you and I are talking, and she doesn't know what I did with all the peanut butter.
We are also having secrets.
No, Mr.
Here's a
B.
secret. There's an animal in the backyard I haven't told you about.
Mr. B.
It is not a porcupine. That's why it's still on the list.
Mr. B, you are not allowed to bring animals home. You know that.
That's why it is in the backyard.
Where did you get it? Did you borrow it?
It was not at the library. Otherwise, he would have had to check it out.
That's right. We'll come to that animal later.
Good, because it is not trained to come to us.
Is it dangerous?
I do not know. It had an appointment at a motel.
I don't know what you mean by that.
It said rat motel.
Oh.
You have a rat in the backyard?
It is in its motel.
Gentlemen. Oh,
Miss Davenport, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Gentlemen, in a library, besides being quiet, what else does one do? That's a rhetorical question, I will tell you. One can select books on interesting topics, and then you may check them out, as you said, Mr. C, and borrow them, take them home to read them, to glean all the information out of them, and
I
then you
understand.
return them. Do you understand?
Yes.
Show me that you understand.
I would like to check this book out.
Put it down if you're going to check it out.
No, I am checking it out.
You got to put it on the thing.
No, I'm checking it out.
Well, then you put it on the thing.
I don't want this. Give me a different book.
Gentlemen. You know, that is something that I forgot to bring up. When we say checking something out in a library, that means that you scan it so that everybody at the library knows that you are the one who's taking it home.
I understand.
Do you
Yes, I
understand?
understand.
All right,
Yes.
show me that you understand.
This one is mine!
This book right here, The Last of the Mohicans?
It's mine and you can't have it!
Are you reading The Last of the Mohicans?
I'm reading the last of the Mohicans. It's their only copy.
Stop. Stop. In that situation, were those people breaking one of the cardinal rules of library patronage?
I was
Yes.
scanning both of them and checking them out.
You said that's where you get interesting stuff, and Last of the Mohicans is not interesting.
Mr. A and
You mean that we were being loud?
You were being very loud. Please try again and show me what checking out a book quietly might look like. Gentlemen. The fantastic thing about a library is that once you check out a book, there's no need to, be rude to others or to yell at them and say that it's your book. It's just known. It's just they know not to try to take that book from you. So there's no need for defensive behavior.
Persons with books are not violent.
Correct.
They are nice. They do not need to be defensive.
Mhm.
They do not yell.
Mm-hmm.
So if everyone had a book, we would have world peace.
I would be willing to try out that theory, Mr. A.
There are some books that people say inspire those bad things.
Oh.
There are some people that cannot read.
Are they doomed?
To be unpeaceful.
People who cannot read are violent.
Correct.
Miss Davenport.
No.
We need to teach people to read to save the world.
No.
Babies have no control.
Babies will be the death of us all. We should go put all the babies in the rat motel.
No, gentlemen, Mr. A, Mr. B, drop it. No. Gentlemen, it is true that reading is a very valuable skill, but there are things that other people who cannot read can do in a library. For example, there are books on tape. There are videos that you can check out. Or you could check out a book and have somebody read it to you. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, Miss Davenport.
Why don't you show me that you understand?
I would not, could not, on a boat. He's on a boat. There's a boat.
I'm 40.
Did you want to look at it on tape?
No, I don't. I'm cool with Dr. Seuss.
Okay.
Would not,
Oh,
could
Jesus
not.
fucking. Oh my fucking God.
With a goat.
There's a picture of a goat on
With a
there.
goat.
Because he wouldn't with a goat.
Ridiculous.
I'm here because my son is studying and I'm just picking him up.
Some people eat goat. Did you know that? That's a food.
Yeah, I know.
I'll look up halal for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think everyone who walks in here is a student?
Yes.
I'm not.
I would not, could not.
Gentlemen, I think that in this situation, the library patron and the librarians are not understanding each other's perspectives very well. Maybe you should switch places and see if they understand each other's motivations and reasons a little better.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Miss Davenport. We'll switch to Shel Silverstein just for you.
Good.
It's somewhat adult sometimes.
It's a big tree. All right. Keep going.
Sidewalk,
Yeah.
where it ends.
You know, a lot of times I don't like poetry because it's all metaphoric, but this seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Sidewalk and it ends. My kid's gonna love this.
Our job is done here.
Gentlemen, that was excellent. That was, I really felt like those librarians instilled the love of reading in that library patron. I'm very proud of you. Another aspect of the library is that there are books that you can use at the library without taking them home. Those are called reference books usually.
Yes.
Have any of you ever seen somebody using a reference book at the library?
Yes, I have.
Why don't you show me what you saw, Mr. A?
Where do you keep the salt?
It's in the S aisle.
In the S aisle?
It's under sodium.
I'm running out of propane here. I hope you don't mind.
Hang
I
on.
started burning some books just to keep it warm.
Keep it down.
What?
Some of us are slow roasting ours.
Was that right, Miss Davenport?
No, gentlemen, that was destroying books, not reading books, not using them appropriately. Do you
I was
understand?
reading a cookbook.
Right, while burning another book. We don't burn books,
I did not need those other books.
but maybe somebody else did. And the library is a public good, so it's important to save the books for others.
I've seen these reference books. There are things like encyclopedias,
Yeah.
dictionaries.
Yes.
Oh.
Why don't you show me how you saw people using these reference books, Mr. B?
Sure. Why doesn't anybody read these anymore?
I'm
Don't
gonna
people
look
have
up penis.
phones? I'm gonna
Oh.
look up penis on my phone. We'll see which one of us gets a more interesting picture.
Well, mine doesn't have it. Oh.
Gentlemen, it's true that the internet has made many of the services offered at a library redundant. But there's still value in going to the library, is there not?
Yes.
There's a sense of community, there are events there, sometimes there's book clubs. Have any of you ever experienced one of these or seen a book club or a community event?
I've seen a book club not at a library before, at someone's home.
Oh, why don't you show me what you saw there?
Did you read it all?
I make cupcakes.
Oh, that's so
That's
darling.
great,
Thank you for hosting.
Oh, thank you. It's such a good book. You picked such a good book.
Thanks,
Totally
thanks.
is-
I'm gonna get some juice.
What is it about?
I don't know. I just read the jacket.
I didn't even read that. I looked at the picture.
I got you.
Oh,
juice.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, I can't have citrus. Do you have cranberry?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay, I had a picture of a golfer, right? And the synopsis said, a golfer loses mojo and goes to a spiritual healer to get it back. That's all. I mean, what else could happen?
Everything's going great, then I hit plot and it's not loading.
There's a lot of words.
The plot's only a paragraph. That's not the plot, that's a synopsis. Come on, Wikipedia.
Okay.
Just
I
look
got
up and
it.
Oh.
see. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I didn't read the book. I'm sorry.
Oh, what the?
Come on.
Come on!
Wait.
I spent all this time.
Come on.
I
Yeah.
was baking.
I left my
From
kids
months.
at daycare 3 extra days just so I could do a cram session at the end.
I have wine.
Okay, bring the wine.
Okay.
Gentlemen, you know, I know that there are sometimes people that don't read the books, but an entire book club of non-book readers?
I believe it was more of a wine club.
Wine and cupcakes, that's not.
Sometimes
Books?
persons, when they drink enough wine, they don't care about much of anything else.
That is very true, but that's a topic for a different night. Gentlemen, when a book club happens at a library, it's usually full of serious scholarly types that really enjoy the books they read. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, Miss Davenport.
Why don't you show me that you understand?
I understand why you wouldn't eat in a box you could not see and it is cramped. I mean, if a fox was there, I would eat my food faster. I feel like the fox would be eyeballing it, especially if it is protein-based.
Well, the problem is if the fox even know it exists. Like,
Well, I
right?
assume.
I mean, the fox is in a box, right? So is the fox
No, the
dead,
fox is
or
not
the
in a
fox-
box.
so
No
the
one's
fox-
in the box.
Well,
They
what's
don't
in the
want
box?
to get in the
No,
box.
someone's-
Someone's flask.
If something's in the box, you only brought one flask?
Is this
Yeah.
cupcake vodka?
Yep.
That's nice.
If something's in the box, the problem is it dead or is it alive? But if nothing's in the box, then the box is the stuff that's not in the box.
You know, he says he wouldn't do any of those things. I mean,
Right.
this is like the Schrodinger's green eggs and ham. And then at the end, when he said he would, that doesn't make it exist. That just makes him a willing participant.
We're all in a box.
We are the eggs.
I should have brought more vodka.
Gentlemen, that was enlightening and deeply depressing. Dr. Seuss.
Thank you.
Yes, well, I feel like, you know, while I may not let you go to a library alone at this point, I feel like we have covered, I mean, the basics of what occurs in a library, wouldn't you say? Yes, yes, so I think that's just about enough for this evening. I am going to, I am just going to, you know, sit down, take a load off, because it has been a long day of lessons, and I'm going to let you work on some of the lessons that we've learned previously. Does that sound okay? So before I let the gentleman loose, per se, what I need from all of you is a slight moral or ethical dilemma. Nothing, you know, life or death, but something small that you would run into every day. For example, do you pick up somebody else's trash on the street? Or do you, if somebody gives you incorrect change at the cashier and they give you too much money back, do you give it back? Are you honest enough to give it back? What's another similar, moral or ethical dilemma that you might, yeah?
You don't get charged for something when you're checking out at the grocery store.
Oh, very good. Yeah, they just swipe it on through, it doesn't, right. What do you, and what would you do in that situation, ma'am? No, okay, it's not about you, but I will be asking you at the end, so think hard. All right, gentlemen. Good luck.
No, you're right, it's not on the receipt.
I don't know where it went.
It's in the bag, it's just not on the receipt.
I know, but I didn't pay for it.
That doesn't make it not exist.
I understand that, but it freaks me out a little bit because I with the economy the way it is and people, the whole minimum wage thing and all that, I don't want to take money out of the hands of people who deserve the money.
I'd say regardless, you need to put that ice cream in the freezer. Just because it's not paid for doesn't mean it won't melt. Physics still apply, regardless of economy.
Okay, fine. So,
When God created this earth, physics came first and money came later.
are the oranges on the list?
Apples.
What? I bought oranges.
Like a lot of this is wrong, actually. You didn't buy cottage cheese, I bet that's the ice cream.
What?
Oh, everything must be wrong.
Hi, Susan, thanks for joining me. Look, we've been able to look over your register receipts for a little while, and we've just noticed a few discrepancies.
This one just says 1 pound of whole grain. You're a farmer now. I don't even know what that could be.
I don't know if I paid anywhere near the right amount.
Well, that's like, whole grain costs nothing. It's like 19 cents.
Oh my God.
I don't know if it's really as big of a problem as it is. We've just noticed that there's a few discrepancies between what is on your register that says that's sold, and then the things that actually have been moved out of the store.
Am I fired?
You're not fired,
Can I go back to my register then?
not right now.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna try and fix the problem as much as we can,
Okay,
okay?
okay.
All right. So, I'm gonna bring a few items up from the box.
Okay,
You're gonna identify them when they come up.
all right. Do I need to get my register so I can check
You don't
them?
need to have the register, you're not gonna check it out.
All right,
I just need you to identify the item when it comes up.
okay,
Are we ready?
yeah.
Okay.
It's a white sauce.
It's ice cream. Technically, you're correct.
All right.
However, it's a frozen white sauce.
Well, you save it for later.
Right. So, when you ring this up, how would you ring this up?
I would go white sauce, and then I type in 9 for W,
Okay,
Yeah.
9 means it's organic,
4 for H,
okay?
4 for I.
Yeah, see, we don't actually use the alphabet on there. There's a numeric. If you look on the bottom, there's a little UPC code.
I thought that just spelled white sauce.
Let's try a second one, okay?
That's chunky white sauce.
Okay, it's cheese.
No,
So technically, you're correct again. However, slightly different. Here's the deal.
am I on my break or am I paid right now?
Oh, you're being paid right now.
I feel like I should go back and just make it right. I mean, it's what I want.
We're gonna have you work with some of our pro checkout people, okay?
You don't think I should go back? Why not?
So I'm gonna have you watch them just so you can see what their best practices might be. You understand?
Am I making mistakes?
Technically, no.
I look at this
Well, then
ice
what's the
cream.
problem?
Actually, yes.
Like every time I open the ice box, I look at the ice cream and I just see someone's future.
You bring in white sauce.
Yeah.
So we think white sauce is gone, we order more white sauce. Next thing you
Yeah.
know, we have 8 cases of white sauce, and we have so much white sauce that no one's buying, but we don't have any ice cream. See? See where I'm going here?
I'm not overreacting. Stop saying I'm overreacting.
Right now, we've got 18 cases of white sauce.
I'm just reacting. It's not overreacting.
We don't have any cheese and we don't have any ice cream.
We're a terrible store.
Well, you don't have any frame of reference to say it was overdone, because how many people just screw up
So we're just watch. Just watch. Some of our pro staff,
Will I get paid?
yes.
Okay.
You will be bagging, however.
Whoa.
Yes, that's the caveat.
That's not my job, and I don't like caviar.
Well, if I'm not taking it back, then I'm going to start cooking us dinner.
We're gonna add this little bit to your job. We're just gonna add this little bit to your job, okay?
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Great.
Forgive me.
And then hopefully we don't have to have this conversation again, right?
That would be ridiculous. We just had this conversation.
Right. Thank you for understanding.
Do.
Great. Get back out there.
I'm going to cook the turkey. I think that's what the pound of whole grain was. It's the turkey.
I can only imagine this will be the best stress meal I've ever eaten.
I could just go back. We could go back and say, oh, none of these
Go
things are-
back. Go back then. It's gonna make you happier. None of this is worth it to me.
Well, now I've started thawing the turkey.
The turkey started thawing the moment you took it out the store. That's how physics works.
I would appreciate it if you wouldn't make fun of me.
Well, then don't do things I find kind of hysterical. It's not, you didn't do it anyway. They did it.
This is a butcher knife, and you're making fun of me. Haven't you ever seen The Burning Bed? I'm going back. Give me the receipt.
Do you mean have I seen Breaking Bad or have I heard the song Beds Are Burning by Midnight Oil?
No,
Both
no,
are
the
yes.
Farrah Fawcett did it.
Wait.
She kills her husband.
No, never mind. Then I'm back to no.
I'm sorry, ma'am, we can't take this stuff back because it's not on the receipt.
The only thing that you really shouldn't take back is the turkey, and I left that at home anyway because I opened it up. But I think that's what the pound of whole grain is.
Okay, you didn't bring me a pound of whole grain. If you bring me a pound of whole grain, then
No,
I
no.
can basically give you the refund
I'm
on
not-
it, I can take it back.
I'm telling you the things I bought, and I'm showing you most of the things. And
Okay.
in that basket is most of the stuff I bought. But this is the receipt that came with that thing, a basket of the things.
Okay, well, that's not possible because none of these things match those things. So I can't return any of these things because they're not on the receipt.
And you told me I was overreacting. I was not overreacting. They looked at me like I was crazy, and I was saying facts. You can't overreact when you're saying facts. No, this is a bunch of oranges, and you have apple. And that's a bunch of oranges, and it's not an apple.
Ma'am, I don't mean you to get upset. I just can't take back a bunch of oranges pretending that they're a bunch of apples. Because then I'd be pretending. And as far as I know, you took the oranges away, you ate the oranges, then you brought me apples and you want your money back.
I brought you oranges. Those are oranges. I wouldn't eat an apple when I brought oranges. And what are
I'm
the
trying hard not to laugh here.
Are you saying the oranges are pretending to be apples?
And no, I'm saying that I don't know that you actually walked out of this store.
He
with
was
the item
saying that
was on there.
fruit somehow transforms into other fruit because it feels like it. Like if a fruit has some kind of an emotional state, and there I am having a freaking breakdown in front of him because nothing is making sense.
Also,
How is this not the funniest thing that's ever happened to you in your life?
I mean, I don't understand why you brought 5 things of white sauce.
I didn't. Okay, I bought 1 gallon of ice cream.
Okay,
Okay?
doesn't say that here.
No, 5 things of white sauce is about the same weight as 1 gallon of. I don't even know what white sauce is.
It's white sauce. It's like Alfredo.
You told him you didn't know what white sauce was?
Well, I don't know. They put that like the fish sauce when you go to the taco place. Say, would you like fish sauce? It's white.
It's Alfredo, unless you're in the Midwest, then it's ranch. Are you gonna cry? Don't, I really don't want to laugh at you for crying.
Help me.
I don't know how you're helping me by bringing me back food that doesn't match anything that you actually purchased.
So I just took it all back.
You're going about it wrong. Go to physics, all right?
What is it with you in physics?
Because
You keep going to physics, you
I'm
go to
taking
physics.
a physics class from the University of Phoenix.
We're
It's on my
talking about
mind.
emotions, you go to physics.
All right, if I say, let's put the chair up. I didn't put the chair up as far as you understand it, I put the chair down.
Yes.
So if you go to someone else and you say, I need to fix the chair, put it up, they're gonna do this, right? You need to go to the person at the store when you say put it up, it needs to go down. You need to go find Crazy Pants who checked you out and doesn't know what nouns are.
I get it. Okay, we're gonna do an experiment. What is that?
It's a chair that's on its side.
Okay? Would you place the chair up? He totally blew my fucking mind. He tried something that wasn't, like it wasn't even, oh, you would have been impressed. Because he did physics, and in my head it made total sense.
Just because we have 8 definitions of up doesn't mean there are only 8 definitions of up.
We're not Eskimos. We're not talking about snow, there's up.
I thought it was Eskimos and kisses. I thought they had a million words for kisses.
No, kisses is when you, what is it?
Butterfly's eyeball,
Yeah.
Eskimo is nose,
Nose kiss, yeah.
French is tongue,
Yeah,
ear is Dumbo kisses, is that a thing?
I think so.
Alright. This is... Go find the crazy person who sold you the goods. They can fix their own mistake, assuming they still work there. You want to high, the world's most gentle high. This is like romantic so much right now. This is like, aw, high strong.
I'm going back.
Good for you.
Ma'am, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
I just want to
You're
talk
not
to the,
sure what you want.
I want to talk to the cashier that I worked with.
We were here a minute ago and you had the chair and then you ran out screaming.
Don't wave a finger at me. I don't like it.
That's who that's it. That's who right there. That's her.
Okay.
Where's she gone? You didn't turn around. She was right behind you. Why didn't you turn around?
Wow.
You should have turned around. She was right there.
I am gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm not going there for you. You got kicked out does not mean me going with your stuff is going to make you seem more sane.
You have to make them understand.
I don't think any of us understand what's going on. This whole thing started because someone didn't understand what food is who worked at a food place. You know what I think should happen?
What?
I think you should get the food that you bought on purpose, paid for by accident, and make a meal out of it, because it is now 11 o'clock at night. No, don't be all defeated.
Not defeated. Not defeated.
Okay, what are you?
Phil, you're the one studying physics. You tell me.
That's humanities. All right, fine, you're angry. You're angry as well you are. I will cook the food.
So remember when we had the conversation the other day
I'll cook.
about the items?
Yeah.
Okay. Today, our conversation is about more people keep coming in the store.
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Correct.
We
Thank
want
you.
the people coming in the store.
Correct. However, they keep pointing at you and saying, that's the one, that's the one.
I was on QVC and I bought the last gold Mohican pendant.
So you think it's the pendant.
It was really popular. I bought it.
All right.
Bought it. You like it?
It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah. It could be the pendant. Could be something else.
I didn't buy anything else, so it has to be the pendant.
Good point, thank you.
Gentlemen,
Miss Davenport.
I know.
Miss Davenport, you were supposed to let us do our thing.
But
Did we do our thing, Miss Davenport? Is our thing did?
Is the thing happening?
No, gentlemen, you're doing a good job.
Then what is the problem, Miss Davenport?
I sense that these two people at the grocery store are having a challenging work relationship. So I was hoping maybe we could see them in a personal relationship to see more of their humanity.
Yes, Miss Davenport.
I'm sorry for I know. I won't interrupt again. I
Thank
won't.
you.
I'm sorry.
So, here's the deal. Just because we're sleeping together doesn't mean, please go to work, okay? Doesn't mean that I can just keep, doesn't mean that I can just keep, that I can keep accepting the fact that there are mistakes that you make. Yes, that there are mistakes that are made, and multiple people coming in the store. No, not right now. Not right now. Okay, so we're not in break room. That are mistakes that are being made, which affect. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. That affect the outcome of the store that we both work at, right? Right? It's our store. It's our store. So what I'm going to need you to do, sweetheart, is to focus.
I'm very focused.
Yeah, I know. Just a little bit on how you bring things up.
What possible reason could he have for keeping an employee like that? Acting like the person's not screwing up. Hey, I'm pointing, and he's not turning around.
Ooh, wow, you are really good at that.
I do a lot of curls.
Why would
Well, it
someone
shows.
keep an employee like that? That's what they have to know that the tills aren't adding up.
I've been watching the other tellers, like you
have.
told me to.
Thank you.
None of them are as sexy as you.
Have you been watching how they bring things up?
Yeah,
You have.
yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean? It's
Watching
a
you.
family-owned business. Does that mean something to me?
Okay, let's not right now, honey. All right, let's get back to the point here, okay? Tough conversation, I know,
It's a lovely meal. What you did with the oranges was completely unexpected. I didn't expect the zest to be stuffed inside the turkey roll. I don't have the, I can't.
And the reason we're talking about this now is so that we don't talk about it when we get home, right? Because we have
Because
those
we don't talk
rules.
about work
Right,
at home.
correct.
Okay,
Got it?
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll
So,
try.
get out there.
I'm gonna go to the Red Box and get us a movie.
Okay, wait till your shift is done.
No. Because all the good movies are gone.
Sweetheart, I don't want to have to write you up.
You're right. I'm stressing out. Oh, I did my best. And I guess my best wasn't good enough. Yeah, I remember.
Maybe I'll write you up. Maybe I'll write you up. Maybe I'll say, Mr. Harris was being bad. You don't get to touch the employee, that's harassment, hands off. But the employee can touch you all she wants. Mr. Harris was being bad, wouldn't let the employee take a sanctioned break. During the sanctioned break, wouldn't let him go to the little red box. Mr. Harris, shame on you. That's a demerit.
I have been really bad, haven't
I was just putting my hand on your knee. What's the deal?
I better call the district office.
I'm going back out there and I'm not washing my hands first.
Oh.
And you best believe they're as dirty as anything else around here.
I'm just trying to calm down, that's all.
Good, please, calm down.
Ever since you started taking those physics courses, you've been cold.
I've been trying to be more direct. Physics is amazing. Things do what they're supposed to do. Why can't I?
I feel like if we measured your emotional state on kelvins, it would be like 14 right now.
I'm in beginning physics
measurement of temperature.
What?
0 kelvins means all motion stops in the universe.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I'm not stupid.
Well, I am, that's why I never took physics.
Dear, I didn't marry you because you knew physics.
No, you married me because I know your heart.
Yes.
And I know you're a good person.
Yes.
And that's why you want to take all these things back.
Yes.
But honey, every time you do, you've created more stress. Sometimes you have to accept the fact that crazy things are going to happen to you, and you have to deal with it, especially when nothing went wrong for you. If you did nothing, you would have all the groceries that you wanted from the grocery store. That's the worst case scenario.
You know, about all of that you did right there, I just wish you'd cut out the ends and you'd lean in my ear like you did and said, crazy things are gonna happen to you.
Crazy things are gonna happen to you.
No, take that. This is an orange. It's not an apple. So just ring it through the scanner again. Great. Okay, thanks. Yeah. No, that's not white sauce. It's chunky monkey.
I'm
So
gonna
just
grab
ring it through again.
the marshmallows and the chocolate sauce, or the wasabi and soy, and meet you in the bedroom.
Okay. You just rang that in as chocolate and it's butter.
I feel like
So take it
wasabi
back,
is the
take it.
worst food you can bring into a bedroom.
Well, I'm not gonna pay 45 cents for that. It's 15 cents. That's ginger. It's ginger.
It doesn't scan.
I know it doesn't. You have to type it in.
G-I. No. No! They go to the produce thing. There are the photos. I look at the photos. Oh my god. Oh my god. What have I been doing this whole time?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Vegetables. Other?
Yeah?
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Does anything look like that?
No. This is like a weird alien.
Scroll up, scroll up.
This is like someone took a stick and
Scroll
rolled it
up.
in dirt.
Scroll up.
Dirt stick. It says 6341.
Great.
So I just type in 6341.
You should just be able to touch it, I think. It's a touch screen.
I'm hitting the number and nothing is happening.
Hit the picture of the dirt stick.
It's that easy?
Yeah, so
Do they think I'm stupid?
I don't know, but I'd really like to get my food and leave. And I'm going to tell you what, I just taught you how to use your register, which means you're going to give me 2 bags.
1 pound of ginger.
Hey, but,
That's expensive.
yeah, no, that's not a pound.
What's 1?
Lay it on the thing.
Okay.
Lay it on. How
Right.
much does it come up on weight?
It says like 0.08.
Great, so
It,
0.08.
it can't drive. But I'm just, when I hit the number into
Yeah.
the scale, it
Yeah.
tells me how much it costs.
Right.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
All right. Where's one of your bags?
right here.
Thank you. Teamwork.
Thanks. The rest of the cart's there.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun.
I'm gonna go
Best
shopping
trip to the
again.
store I've ever had.
This job just got way better.
But I was looking at the receipt and I think there's a pattern. I think if I get something really expensive that could have like a cheap physical analog in terms of looks, we could buy some amazing food for like almost no money. Right? Like if a turkey is a pound of whole grain, what is lobster?
2.
Yeah, no,
Three.
that's, yeah, okay.
I used to throw my younger brother like that. So
Could
my
you-
sister and I play catch.
Could you hurry up? I really want this teller.
Believe me, I'm trying to.
You're the pointer. You pointed at me. You pointed at me.
I'm
Huh?
I
Huh?
really gotta go.
Huh? Hold on, this is important.
I don't know what happened. She recognized me. I was there. I had it all worked out, and she recognized me. It was freaky. She looked at me like a body snatcher. She's like,
Body snatcher or alien? Those
no,
are-
body snatcher, because they open their mouths and they scream.
We should double feature tonight. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I'm here. I'm here.
Come here.
I'm right here.
Come here. Come here. All right. You good? Good? I'm going to do the shopping. Or we're not going to the store. We're not going to that grocery store. I know it's 3 blocks away, but I think at this point, it's worth the reduced stress to go elsewhere. You go to Safeway. It's safe. It's in the name. Name that. There's not like, there can't be like a Jonathan Safeway. Like, who's like, I got all this food here. I gotta let people know this is like a trading post thing. Like it was next to like
No, that's like
Murder
Trader Joe's
Bill?
is a trading post thing.
Right?
It's like Trader in the name.
What's the Safeway?
Okay, honey,
It's the right way to buy food, I guess.
I'm gonna bring something up from the box that I have here.
I'll go next time.
Okay.
You will be fine. Make a list of what you need, and then I'll try to guess what I actually have to buy for it to show up.
All I can say is I really didn't think this was ever something that I would be bringing up to show you. Okay? You won the Cashier of the Week award.
Okay. I got some normal things like lettuce and cheese and stuff, but I threw in kumquats just to see what happens.
I want to be clear. You won it not because of this.
No, this is
or
separate.
This.
This is
Right, and, well, you know. What it's about is because you have been really good on the register. Really good.
Thanks. I've learned tricks.
I've gotten 2 different things from people. They've said, I can explain, I have to explain this, then you have to sign it, okay?
Mhm,
All right.
mhm.
They like your fun that you bring to the register.
I throw a lot of food at people.
Yes. Some people like that, some people don't.
I know.
Yeah.
They look so sad.
However, when we look at your line, there's lots of fun people who've been going in there. There is one small bad caveat. Looks like you're missing a number of bags from the allotment of bags that we originally put in your station.
I've been giving them to customers. And I don't know why that should be a crime. So I do it. I've probably given away, if it's 5 cents a bag, I've probably given away $500 in bags this week.
Okay, so,
No,
hi,
there's a 50.
sweetie, yeah.
What's 1,000?
Okay, here's the
5
deal.
cents times
Here's the
1,000.
deal.
It's
If I
50,
can't,
right?
I'm not
Because it's the
supposed to be
5,000 and you put the period in
hearing
the
this,
middle.
because if I hear it, then I'm supposed to actually write it
So
down.
50,000
So
would
if
be
you could just
500.
not tell me that, that would be great.
So did I mean $50 or
'Cause
50,000?
we can always blame it on someone else.
Probably I
Just be
meant like
easier if we
5,000
blamed it on
bags.
someone else
So
first.
it's right there. Right?
Because if I hear it
It
from
was
you, then
$50.
I have to write it down.
I can give you $50.
No, I don't want $50.
No, I take the 50s from the registers because we're not supposed to have them in there.
Wow!
They're supposed to, I mean,
I have to take the trophy back.
to get engraved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have to take it away now.
It's like the Stanley Cup, like I won it and I give it back. You want to throw the food? Hey! Okay, that's a thing. Do I get a bag at least?
You can take as many bags as you want.
What hands? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! That's an egg! Ah! No! No! No!
Where did you go for the groceries? You didn't follow through on the word that you said you were gonna follow through
I said
on.
we go to the other one or I go shopping. I gave options and I picked the wrong one.
You know, just because you're a little paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you. We all go a little crazy sometimes.
That bitch is crazy from day one.
This is okay. Wait. You need to calm down.
I'm covered in egg.
You need to calm down.
I'm covered in egg.
Your emotional Kelvin is way up there. You're gonna fry that. I would hug you, but that's kind of grody. Look, dear, let's just. Did
They
you
threw
get?
egg, like, why would you open up the eggs anyway? Why don't you throw the carton at me? It's still stupid, but it's a less destructive stupid.
Why did you go back there? Why? Did you think that I was telling you something that wasn't
No,
true?
I don't. I thought maybe
Why?
there are other customers there. They must do something right. They threw food at me.
I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry.
Like I'm their own personal double dare or some
I will-
shit.
You know what? No. Like, when you calm me down and you got me to say, like, no, it's okay and just take the advantage of it. Now we see what happens when you let things like this occur. Now you see what, now. And you threw food at my husband and I don't appreciate it very much.
Are you buying anything?
Don't, honey, don't. No. Honey, be strong.
Like that pack of gum.
£2 of gum.
I can't not laugh. It's really funny. What the hell is wrong with you? Who buys 2 pounds of gum? Where are you from? What did you do in high school to hear like I need 2 pounds of gum?
If you're laughing at my necklace, I don't appreciate it.
Well, I never even said the word.
You're the one who bought the final one?
What?
Oh, do you remember what I was up at midnight and I was trying to get that thing? The Mohican necklace, the gold Mohican necklace?
That's the Mohican
That's
necklace?
Mohican necklace. I hate your guts. I hate you with a burning fire. And that was after all the other. Can you speak to your manager?
Can I have a clean up at checkout 5? You're about to get cleaned up.
Gentlemen, that was very enlightening, but I thought it might get violent. I end it there. But you know, I personally learned a lot. Did you learn a lot as well?
Yes, Miss Davenport.
Mr. A, what did you learn about why a company might keep a bad employee?
Because they are having sex with that employee.
Right. Yes, that was right. And Mr. B, it seemed as if there were a lot of applications of physics in the real world.
Yes, that's where physics come from.
Right. I just didn't expect it to come up in conversation quite that much. Mr. C, exactly what did you learn to be the difference between technically and actually?
One who gets a trophy.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I thought that there was a nice there was a nice lesson in all of that. That crazy things happen to us, and it's about how we react. What did you feel was the most productive way that people react to crazy things?
I found that every time persons had sex, everything calmed down. It happened in the store, and it happened in the house.
And in the break room multiple times.
Right. Mr. B, what did you learn about how you should handle when things get a little crazy?
I learned that there's always something to laugh at, no matter how tragic the situation.
It's very zen of you. You defend other people.
I would like to go get my book of tragedies and find the funny things in it.
Not now, Mr. B. Mr. C, what did you learn about how best to handle stressful situations?
Buy 2 pounds of gum.
You will chew for a very long time. Because people say chew it over.
In England, 2 pounds of gum is $2 of gum.
And if you buy double mint, is that 4 pounds?
I can't answer those kinds of questions. That is outside my purview. Gentlemen, thank you very much. You have done great work today. I think we've all learned a lot, haven't we? Thank you. You are dismissed. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I hope you enjoyed watching them learn, hopefully, as much as I enjoyed teaching them. Have a wonderful night.